the female counterpart to a tough Dallas gang called the Maple Kings. Here's a day in her life.
Okay, this is how it all started. This is how we got our name. This is where it all began. You go down, all these apartments right here, they were all, it's all hanging out, all these apartments right here. To the left, to the right, and Denton Oaks are at the bottom. Denton Oaks is mostly where it all started. Right here, that laundry, we used to all hang out right there and crossing people right here.
That's where you used to live?
Yes, that's where I used to live with a couple of friends. With my mate, with some of the gang members. We used to all live there. These are two of my homeboys.
Who is that? Darky and
Local Crack.
Okay.
To be that best, you got to be rest. Rest in peace, morning. And Tweet, that's my brother. Tweet, my brother, that was one of the Maple Kings. One of the Maple Kings. And morning he passed away after my brother.
To get in the gang, you gotta be sexed in. But was your gang like that?
No, we respected each other too much to ever see each other like that.
Okay.
Our gang was about caring about each other and being there for each other. We would never put somebody down like that.
You really think it's about being there for each other?
At that time, yes.
What about your parents? Weren't they there for you?
They always had other problems. They were really not, they cared about me, but not give me as much attention as I thought I needed.
Were you frightened? Is that why you joined?
It's not that I was frightened, just that I never had family around me, and at that time, that was like my friends. You know, it's like they were my only family there.
Is this a special thing with Spanish girls? What is it?
No, it's just the way, I think it all starts in your household, how you're raised, and your parents, mostly Hispanic parents, they're always working or have other things to do, and they come home too tired and not give you the attention or anything to be there for you.
I was going to say that in the Hispanic community, you know, family is very important. So if you're not getting it at home, of course you're going to go out and try and form a family someplace else. And it sounds like that's what she did.
But it is so destructive. Now, seated next to Joanna, her good friend Iris, running with gangs since how old?
Since 12.
12 years old.
Yes.
What were you thinking about at 12 years old? You tell us. Help us to understand. We have taken every conceivable editorial position you can take on this story. We have been angry. We have tried to be allies with these children. We have tried, to point out that there is a great opportunity for life outside the gang. We've done gang makeovers. We've done it all. I want to know what makes a 12-year-old. Now, what grade are you in 12 years old?
I was in the 7th grade. 7th grade.
7th grade?
Yes.
Okay. So in 7th grade, what makes you want to join a gang?
I don't know, I just always wanted to be around friends. I always wanted all the attention. I always wanted to be out there. And most of all my friends out there, when I got to that school, whatever, most of them were all into gangs and everything. I was like the only one that was apart from them. And I started hanging around with them little by little. I started always being with them, and then got down to where I started having more problems at home with my mom, my brother. Because my older brother knew that once I got to that school, that I was going to start getting all into gangs with, because he knew Joanna, he knew the way she was or whatever. He never, actually to this point, they still don't want me around Joanna. They just always saw her as my bad influence.
So look at Joanna again. Look at her. She's about 80 pounds. Look at the devil here. But in fact, honestly, Joanna, isn't it a fact that you stole lots?
Yeah.
What did you steal? And from whom?
I was 13 years old. My dad threw me out the house with everything. I was 13. I couldn't get a job or nothing. So I had to steal from other people to get my food, get anything.
What did you steal?
Pictures, jewelry, clothes from the malls, 7-Elevens. I used to steal all kind of food because I was hungry. Sometimes I was so hungry. I had to go inside restaurants and just eat without paying, just take off, and did so many of those things.
How many people did you hurt?
How many people did I hurt? as in, well, all of us, well, my gang hurt many people that I could remember. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because it's so many?
Yeah.
What's the thing you've done that is most embarrassing to you when you look back?
Maybe stealing at 7-Eleven for food, I think. But other things, not really.
Not really embarrassing? When you beat somebody, not embarrassed?
Well, not really.
Why not?
Well, at that point,
Help us understand. What are you trying?
Well, when I was 13, it's like I thought I was older. You know, I think I would see things different. Now, yes, now I look back and I can't believe I did that. Cause I mean, now if I see somebody getting beat up like that, I'll get off and help them. You know, back then it was me.
Did you use weapons?
No, not really.
No bats, no knives? The
No.
guys did, though. Guns, too.
No.
How many friends of yours have been shot to death?
Like 5.
You love any of them?
Huh?
Did you love them?
Yes.
Well, how'd you feel after it happened to you?
I think that's what started making me change. That my little brother, he's now 13, and he's growing up, and he saw the way me and my older brother that passed away, the way we were. And now I pulled him. He started getting into gangs, and I pulled them away. So
What happened to your brother?
he passed away.
How did he pass away?
We were in an apartment before Mother's Day, and he was drinking. We had the window open, and he got up and he fell out the window. He had internal bleeding in his head, but everybody thought he was all right. They carried him back into the apartment. He didn't want an ambulance or anything else, so he just fell asleep the next day. It was Mother's Day. We were gonna throw him a cookout, and my mom just got a phone call saying that he was dead. He had internal bleeding through his head, and he had passed away.
And how old was he?
17.
Now, it's almost like relics here. Look at this. The pitiful remains of a teenager's life. What's this, honey?
That's a bandana one of his homeboys put in there. It's the color of the gang. A pager one of his homegirls put in. Just those are all his homeboys' rosaries. Took them off and just put them on there.
It's not much, is it? It's his buddies.
Yes.
Look, folks, look. You want to see futility? You want to see the ultimate frustration of directionless life? You want to see a life squandered? This is what remains. His name?
Ricardo.
What's your last name?
Hurtado.
Ricardo Hurtado?
Mm-hmm.
This is his life. For what? Girls in the gang, Texas style,